Hello there. Thought I'd do a update from the greenhouse here. I'm stepping outside. We're letting the chickens go for a walk right now. But let me see if I can find a good spot in here with a halfway decent background. We'll kind of give you the latest events for today. Well, I wanted to do outside, and there was 1 or 2 days this week that it was a little bit sunny out, and of course today is not one of those days. Typical Wisconsin winter, gray, overcast, not exactly blustery, but it's not cold either, so that's cool. Anyway, a couple of updates as far as my health, cancer, and what's going on this week. I thought I would share with you just another example of why our healthcare system is broken. I used to have really good health coverage. In fact, I had a family plan. It cost me, I think it was $360 a month, and had very low deductible. I believe I had $1,000 a year deductible, something like that. And I mean, it was awesome. So, and now, so the VA, my doctor at the VA, sent me for a consult at Froedtert, which is another hospital in Milwaukee. And the reason behind that was they have a program, a clinical trial that opens up from time to time, which might be something that would benefit me. So they sent me over there to see the doctor who's kind of running that program. And so the doctor wanted to take a look at me. Of course, they've got access to my records and stuff because they're in partnership with the VA. And so I went over there. They drew some labs just like they do at the VA. Nothing different. So from that visit, my part of that visit looks like this. So you can see that? Yeah. So there's 3 charges outlined on that bill. One is the Hematology Grace Cancer Center. They're charging $3,051 for that. The doctor visit, I saw him for like 15 minutes. $659 for that. And then the labs were $234. The VA paid a little bit of it, but my portion is $2,701.90. So, even with the new stuff they got now, the Obamacare, Affordable Health Care Act, all that good stuff, the deductibles are so high that I would end up paying that anyway. So. Yeah, if anybody tells you that cancer is cheap, they're pulling your legs. So anyway, that's another one of the challenges, of course, with dealing with health, is that you got to pay those bills. I've got several others on top of that. This is just the most recent one. And then you've got travel, you've got time away from work and stuff like that. So I'm doing, I think, a pretty good job of juggling those things, making sure that I'm working when I can work. In fact, with some of the steroids I'm taking with my chemo, sometimes it keeps me up at night, and so I can work extra long out there in the middle of the night and make up for some time that I normally would do things during business hours. So, I mean, I'm definitely getting 40 hours in. It's just maybe not all, office hours. So I'm able to cope that way. So what happened this week? Okay, so they're still. I went to see my doctor. They did labs, myeloma labs, and so the myeloma numbers, the cancer numbers, look good. And kidney functions are about the same, so everything's good and coming down in the right direction as far as that goes. So that's the positives. The negatives is my immune system is it's on a roller coaster. So it was very good the week before last, and now it's back just under what my doctor would consider a quasi-safe spot. So I got to be careful again, what I'm eating, what I'm touching, washing my hands all the time, wearing a mask when necessary, all that good stuff. So it's it's a job to make sure that I don't get sick. Trying to stay away from sick people. But also, because of this immune system roller coaster that I'm on right now, they've also prescribed injections for me. So right now, the injections are 3 times a week, and it's something that I can do. So they taught me how to give myself a shot in the belly. So today was the first time I did that. I'll put some pictures below this so you can see. But yeah, that's an interesting experience there. If you've never given yourself a shot, it's not so bad. But, you know, not something I ever saw myself doing either. So, you know, whatever. The PICC line came out. So we got that taken out. So that was the line that was central in my arm and allowed them to do IV transfusions with the chemotherapy and stuff. Or infusions, I should say. Through that thing that was dangling from my arm. Well, now we've replaced that with a port, which is almost healed over, and I got some other pictures of that. But anyway, they did this Monday. There's basically a device under there, and there's a picture. I'll link to the previous post to show you what it was. But there's a little device in there they can tap into, and there's a line that goes into my neck there, into the vein that drops right down above my heart, which allows them to give me those infusions as well. And it's very simple, and it mixes well, and it's good for my veins. It doesn't burn my veins up, which is good. So those are the big things that's happened. The doc is still working on the protocol change, where instead of coming in 2 weeks for chemo, I might be able to just come in 1 time a week for chemo. He's got to get that approved because it's not. I mean, it's been done in trials, but it's not an accepted practice yet. So he's working on that, and that'll of course be better because that's a half a day travel time per week I won't have to do, and I like that idea, so long as it doesn't kill me. So that's what's been happening. Numbers wise, most things are good. Immune system, kind of shaky right now, but other than that, I'm doing okay. I'm blessed. Y'all be good. Bye-bye.